Hello, my name is Candice Sanderson, and I am author of the book that you see behind me, The Reluctant Messenger and The Reluctant Messenger Returns. I wanted to share with you a few things. Over the past few weeks, I have been producing some very short videos on energy practices, the energies that I use daily. Let's see, we went over opening the 8th chakra, bringing that energy down to help give us that energy body where we're fuller than ourselves. We step into our timeless nature. I've also showed how to use a reball or resonant energy balloon. That's a protective bubble of energy around you that keeps low-lying energy out and kind of keeps your energy intact. I've also showed you how to use a selenite wand and using the wand to help clear your energy field. I've also showed you how to use a pendulum. I have with me also one of my favorite pieces of gemstones. This is beautiful. It's a rose quartz. It's like the energy of the heart. I have several of these around my house. And I also have this beautiful wand that is made of chrysocolla. And chrysocolla is a stone that is known for connecting the heart with the throat. And it's actually an ideal stone for authors. I didn't know that till someone told me, which I thought was wonderful. But I do want to share with you just a couple things. I've had some people make comments or send me emails, and so I thought this would be a good time just to make a very short video to address some of those. First of all, Sandy, when I did the video on the pendulum, wrote something. I talked about when you get a pendulum, if you can keep it on you, like in your purse or somewhere, in your pocket, it's going to pick your energy up. But in her response to me, she said that, she doesn't carry a purse. Quite often the clothes she wears, she doesn't even have a pocket. So is it okay? I mean, she keeps it by her bedside. She also said when she picked out this pendulum that she was with someone, I guess someone did a reading on her or something and said, well, this is the pendulum you should use, or my energy is telling me, or my guidance is telling me, this is the one you should use. And lucky for Sandy, she didn't pay attention to that. She paid attention to herself because she knew that she was drawn to one particular pendulum. And that's kind of the premise of everything that I'm doing, is as you become familiar with your own energy field, you're going to know what is the appropriate path for you. So although you might read a book or might have a card reading, or someone might say, this is the path for you, or you need this stone, or you need this pendulum, learn to trust what your instincts tell you. And she did. And what's funny about pendulums, and crystals is you actually may think that you're choosing the crystal or the pendulum, but it's the other way around. That crystal or that pendulum is actually choosing you. It's the melding of both of your energies that sets up this resonant pattern, knowing that you're a perfect match. So Sandy, thank you for paying attention to what your own guidance told you. Now, one other thing I want to talk about is the exercise where I showed using just this beautiful selenite wand. And someone wrote me, and he said that he has a selenite wand about 11 inches long. He said he used it just like I demonstrated, and that was the video with my 8-year-old granddaughter Lorelei. And he said as soon as he did that, on the left side, he started feeling all of these chills. He took the wand, he decided to take the wand to his chiropractor, who apparently shares some of the same interest as he does. And he said, while demonstrating that by clearing his field with his chiropractor, there were those goosebumps again on his left forehand, his left forearm. So he then gave the wand, handed the wand to his chiropractor for his chiropractor to do that to see if the same thing would happen. And he said when I handed him the wand, he felt like there was this like minor jolt in his hand when both of them were touching the wand. And he wanted to know, what that meant. Well, when the chiropractor then wanded around him, the same thing happened with those goosebumps on his left side, chills and goosebumps on his left shoulder and left forehand. He said the same thing happened at least 10 times when he used the wand. And he said, can you explain why this is happening? And my first thought was, no, I can't really explain it. I do have some ideas. I did ask this person, and this person is right-handed. So typically for right-handed people, the left side of your body is the receiving side. So, and when energy comes in, quite often it can come in the form of goosebumps or cold chills. For other people, it may just be a tingling, or it might be warmth, it might be cold. Each person's energy field is different, so the way that it interacts with other energy is going to be different. With this person, it was very consistent. That left side kept getting energy. Now, whether it was the particular wand, probably not. Whether it's just the combination of the selenite energy within his energy field, I'm thinking so. Now, this person also, a couple months ago, sent me a story that was very interesting. He was walking with his brother, and all of a sudden his brother comes up and just grabs his left shoulder, and he just like pushes him away. And as he pushes his arm away, he looks over and he realizes his brother is over to his side. A red-tailed hawk had landed on his shoulder. When he brushed it away, it then flew up in a tree very close by and just continued to look at him. Now, I don't know about you, but never in my life have I ever known that to happen to anyone. We know that birds of prey have huge talons, and if the bird had been attacking him, he could have ripped his shoulder. Obviously, that's not what's happening. But there are some powerful things going on with his receiving side. So I'm going to be eager to see what's going to happen next. Those are very, very interesting stories that he has sent me. So thank you for those stories. And one other little story, the pendulum. I've told you that I've shared this with my granddaughters, Lorelei, who's 8, and Shalane, who's 4. And they now know how to use the pendulum to make it go back and forth for yes, and side to side for no. And the other day when I was at their house babysitting, Shalane runs into me, the little one, and she says, Nana, I asked my pendulum if Loki is the cutest dog in the whole world, and it said yes. And I couldn't help but laugh. That was just so precious. So use these as tools, or use these as something that's just fun, that's going to give you more information. And the whole thing about learning to use energy is to, once again, just be very familiar with your own energy body so that you can start discerning energy that's coming into you. You know whether it's your energy or someone else's energy. And when I start communicating with my angels and guides, I'm so familiar with my energy field that when something else comes in, I immediately recognize it as something different. I know it's not me thinking something. I know it's another energy field approaching me. So as you start using these tools daily, you'll find that you are stretching your abilities, you're stretching your physical senses so that they will be able to pick up energy that's different than what you've recognized in the past. So I want to keep these videos short, so that is all I'm going to say for now. I would love for you to subscribe if you would like to. You can follow me on YouTube, of course. Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Until next time, I hope everyone has a great day. Remember, we are all energy beings. How you use your energy is what's going to define you. It's going to be how other people recognize you. And when you have a very clean, pure energy field, you will feel better, but you're also affecting those that are around you. So until next time, thank you. Bye-bye.